Well, I'm actually joined here by MILIND DEORA, who is the MP of South Mumbai. This is, in fact, his political home turf. He joins me here. Thanks very much indeed, MILIND. And we also have some other guests with us that we'll be going across to in just a second. But really want to ask you now, not so much as an MP, but as someone who, like me and like so many of us, have come to develop our own bond with this hotel, and it seems completely extraordinary to be seeing it framed in this landscape of terror with this latest outbreak of fire once again.
I think it's devastating.
I think you were here last night, in fact, as well. And
we came here about 24 hours ago, around 10:30, myself, the local operator. We tried and sort of subdued what was happening at Nariman House.
Yes.
Came over here. In fact, we came just to the other side of Taj.
Yeah.
And right there, we pretty much, our car was allowed to go almost towards where Joy Shoes is.
Right.
And all of a sudden, we heard a grenade explode in front of us. And then suddenly the police pulled us back. We went all the way to Oberoi to help some people who were stranded, tourists, staff, etc. And we were warned that there's a car been hijacked, a police vehicle, and they're firing indiscriminately. Just as we got into our car, we passed by Inox,
yes,
Vidhan Sabha. That car came past us, and the car was skidding sort of like this,
yes,
as if there's a drunk person behind the wheel.
That's right.
That's because the back.
I heard about this
That's
incident.
because the back wheel was shot and the wheel wasn't functional.
Right.
And it's just a split second that myself, the local cooperator, a senior leader from our party,
yes,
I just asked my driver to floor the pedal, and we just went through, and we heard a grenade explode just before we saw the car, just after we saw the car, probably aimed at our vehicle. But
okay,
this is, I mean, something that, in a nutshell, this kind of terrorist attack is so unique and so extraordinary for Mumbai.
Yeah,
because a city like Mumbai, a city like Delhi, whether it's Jaipur, excluding a region like J&K, the Northeast,
yeah,
you never see this kind of hostage-taking situation.
No, it's actually completely unprecedented, but also news coming in fact, the news that we've also been hearing, that while it's true that that old wing has once again erupted into flames, this could be very much in the aftermath of what is actually unfolding here behind us at the Taj Colaba, where it seems pretty much, and we've been saying this now consistently, that the encounter seems to have come to some sort of an end, and at best I think what we are expecting now to see are the final sort of mopping up operations of what has gone on here. We've seen right through the day people being brought out in batches of 6s and 7s, MILIND, some of them injured and some of them in much better shape, a large number of foreign nationals as well. And we also heard that...
By the way, the latest figures,
yes,
I just accompanied the Prime Minister and Mrs. Gandhi to JJ Hospital.
Okay.
And the latest figures have been presented to us.
These are the final casualty
These are the figures about 45 minutes to 1 hour ago.
Okay.
The Government of Maharashtra's official figures are 110 dead, 217 injured.
Okay.
14 foreigners admitted in Bombay Hospital, of which 14 are admitted, 1 is dead.
Right.
And out of the 71 dead bodies that have been brought to St. George's Hospital,
right, 6
include foreigners.
Oh, okay. And perhaps some of them were in fact from the Taj, because a large number of the dead at least seem to be emerging from the Taj. But those figures are very, very grim, in fact, and bear testimony to the extent of what really happened here in Mumbai. But at least as far as the Taj is concerned, while encounters might still be going on in other parts of the city, at the Oberoi Trident and at Nariman House, as far as the Taj is concerned, it seems that it's pretty much end game. We'll bring you more details of that as we go along. But MILIND, just to come back to you, I mean, really, do you think it'll ever be the same again for the Taj after what it's gone through? I mean, apart from the actual physical damage that the hotel is likely to have witnessed, I mean, one can't even imagine when we finally get access to go inside all those very, very familiar locations and corridors and restaurants badly damaged.
I think things will be back to normal. I think what is unique about this terrorist attack is it's targeted a cross-section of society. It's targeted the affluent and the not very affluent.
Yes.
The affluent in Mumbai, Delhi have never really witnessed a kind of terrorist attack in their home turf. It's usually been the people who commute by trains, etc. But when the stock exchange got hit in '93, when the passport office got hit in '93, when the World Trade Center got hit, the Air India building, subsequently the Gateway of India, the Zaveri Bazaar, they've come back to normal. In some cases, they've limped back to normal.
Yeah.
But I'm certain that people who have a strong affinity to the Taj, to the Oberoi, once the dust settles, things will be back to normal in that sense.
Okay, it'll be interesting to see how that happens, because there are, of course, the actual scars of the damage, but there are also deeper psychological scars, the association of the kinds of lives that have been lost in this hotel, very, very key members of the hotel staff losing their lives, and in fact some of them even losing their family. So it's going to also take a lot of psychological healing for the Taj to once again return to what it used to be. Let's now actually take you through the chronology of what really unfolded here at the Taj, starting a good or almost exactly 24 hours ago from last night.